You've probably heard that the cost per click that you actually pay in Google Ads is just 1 penny more than your closest competitor in the ad auction. Well, that's not always the case. It's possible that you could have 0 competitors in a particular ad auction in Google Ads, bid an arm and a leg, and still not have the opportunity to have your ad show. One of the reasons why this could be happening is because in Google Ads, there's something known as bid floors or auction reserve prices. Whether you think that this is ethical or not, it's very common in general auctions. And in today's video, we're gonna break this down for what this means in your Google Ads account so that you can better optimize your bid strategies going forward. Hey, if we haven't met yet, my name's Scott Redgate. I'm an online marketing coach. And before we dive in, make sure to grab my free PPC cost-cutting cheat sheet. You can get it at scottredgate.com/cheat sheet, and I'll leave a link in the description below. I made this document to help you save thousands of dollars in your Google Ads account, and it's yours completely free. So first things first, what are reserve prices in Google Ads? Well, in simple terms, this is the minimum bid that you have to have in order for your ad to be eligible to show. And what stinks about this, it doesn't matter whether you have 100 competitors in your space or 0 competitors in your space. You're not gonna show up if your bid is lower than the reserve price. It's a bit more nuanced because in order to be eligible for an auction, you first have to pass Google's ad rank thresholds. Your ad rank is influenced by the quality of your ad, the quality of your landing page, and the context of your ad as it relates to the user's query. So let's say that you want to bid on a luxury car at an auction. So you drive to the auction, but in order to walk through the doors of the auction hall, you have to pass Google's ad rank thresholds, okay? So let's say that you do, and you walk through the doors and you take your seat and you see the car that you want to bid on, and they announce at the auction that in order to bid on this car, the bid is going to start at $100,000. Meaning, if you had $90,000 that you were willing to bid, you're not going to get that car. You have to bid $100,000 to even be eligible to take home that car. So even if you're the only person bidding on that car, you would still have to pay $100,000. Now, if there's a lot of other bidders in the room that are interested in that car, the starting bid starts at $100,000 and it's going to go up from there. Now, tying this back to Google Ads, you could argue that auction reserve prices are good because they create a barrier to entry and in turn could actually minimize spam advertisers entering into the system. I mean, think of it like this. Let's say there was no barrier to entry for a term like mesothelioma lawyer. The results could get out of control very quick. But the big problem that I see with bid floors or auction reserve prices is the lack of transparency from Google. I understand there's a lot happening behind the scenes, but let's say that you're an HVAC company out in the middle of nowhere and you want to start advertising in Google Ads. Maybe you only have 1 competitor in your area. You open an account and you think, oh, I'm gonna be able to get clicks for a couple of bucks here to start driving more phone calls and more leads on my contact submission form. And so you launch a campaign, you set a max CPC of $2 and you get 0 impressions. You might be scratching your head thinking, how could this happen? Because typically there's more than 2 ad slots on the Google search results page. I only have 1 competitor in this area, so why am I not able to show up? And this could be a case where there was an auction reserve price set by Google that you had to bid above in order for your ad to show. So in this scenario, you might have expected to be able to get $1 or $2 clicks, and it might actually turn out that you would have to bid $20 for a click. And I won't go too into details with this, but what's even crazier is sometimes the bid floor that you see for your business and your industry could be influenced by a related auction. So there's a lot to unpack here, and I'm super interested to hear your thoughts in the comments below on whether you think reserve prices are good or if they're bad for businesses inside of Google Ads. So I don't think that reserve prices are inherently bad. I just wish there was a little bit more transparency on why a reserve price exists so you can understand the background for how that number got there. And so while Google is moving in the direction of automation with campaign types like Performance Max, I'm not super confident that we're ever going to get insights into why a reserve price or a bid floor actually exists. Hey, well, thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. If you could do me a favor, could you like this video and subscribe to my channel to give me a little momentum in YouTube's algorithm? Take care.